Hello, how are you today on this beautiful winter's day? I have something that I really want to show you, and it's a little bit exciting to me too because it's something from my childhood, from when I used to go to Chile to visit my family, especially when I went to San Antonio, which is where my dad is from, which is a little fishing port. There along the wharf, there was always fishermen, bringing in the fish and gutting fish and cleaning fish and all that sort of stuff. But there was also this lovely little bundle of goodness. So I'll show you. Some of you may recognize this because it's a very popular Chilean dish. Sorry, a dish, but also like an ingredient to various meals, and it's called Cochayuyo, which is a seaweed. It's dried, and that's how you always find it in those bundles, dried in the shops or wherever it is that you may be. And it's found all along the coast of Chile, even I think from the south of Peru all the way down to New Zealand, and that's the only place you can find it. And in English it's called bulk seaweed. Now, the reason why I have this is it's a bit of a long story, but the short of it is that the lovely man in my life, he mentioned if I knew how to make a particular dish. It's called chatkikan con cochayuyo, right? Which is like a bit of a stew of potatoes, pumpkin, and then you fry some onions with other spices. And the way we normally have it is with meat, right? But there's also the version where there's no meat. It's the seaweed, the cochayuyo. So anyway, being here in Australia, it's not an easy thing to find. So I have a lovely uncle who, God love him, he was on a mission to find this cochayuyo, and we finally found it. So I can actually make this beautiful dish. And the reason why I am doing it at this particular time is that on this weekend coming, it's my mum's 80th. So I thought it'd be really lovely to cook this dish for her, because I remember her saying that my grandmother used to make it for them, because it's also a very economical meal to make, to feed a large family. And having the cochayuyo in it, it adds so many beautiful nutrients in it. So I thought, if I can find this thing, I will make it, and then I'll have my uncles, her two brothers that live here as well, so we can have a little bit of a pre-birthday gathering for her actual birthday. So this is where I'm at, and so I thought I would take this opportunity to share with you this lovely thing. I've never eaten it myself. I only ever saw it, and funnily enough, as a child, you turn your nose up at these things. But now that I'm older, I'm quite curious, and also being a nutritionist as well, I really want to see what this tastes like. Like I said, I've never eaten it. I have the seaweed, like in a lot of the Japanese dishes, like your sushi and all that stuff. I love it, so I don't see why I wouldn't eat this. And from what I see, I'll just hang on a second. As you can see here, it looks like it's a quite dense thing. So I have to leave it soaking to rehydrate it, and then cook it again. I have to chop it up. And this lovely thing from the sea, I'll just give you a little bit of a history, so to speak, or because I was actually interested to see that the word cochayuyo is actually a word from Quechua, which is the language that the people in Peru, especially that live closer to the mountains, that they speak. It's in their language. And cocha actually means from the lagoon or sea, and yuyo is vegetable, so it makes sense. Vegetable of the sea. And this beautiful thing, and so obviously the nutritionist side comes out of me, where I wanted to see what the actual nutrient content is. So I thought I'd write it down, because I can't remember it all. Just let me put my glasses on so I can read from my paper. As you would all know, being from the sea, it is an excellent source of iodine, and in 100 grams you get 490 micrograms of iodine. So that's a really good serving. So it's good for those people who are low in iron. Just eat it in a food, because in this you're not getting just the iron, you're also getting calcium, which you can get 1.16 grams. Magnesium, you get 1 gram. You get some sodium, which is just the sodium, not calcium, sodium chloride, which is actual salt. It's a different thing. You're also getting a good source of iron, which is 30.5 milligrams, which I think is really nice. There's also a bit of phosphorus, zinc, some vitamin E. But also interestingly, because as you know, seaweeds also contain some, they're a bit, as you know, they're slimy, so that means they've got some mucus mucilaginous, and that's also very beneficial for our gut health and for our overall health in general. So I'll let you know. So beta glucan is one of them, which is great for supporting your immune system, but it also helps to lower your cholesterol. And what else have I got? Oh, there's also a good source of antioxidants, which again also go to support your immune system. They help to reduce what we call as oxidative stress within the body. So that means keeping your keeping your cells healthy, right? We want good healthy cells so that they can work properly and do that the body demands. It also helps to reduce your cholesterol, you know, which these days we all need a little bit of help with reducing cholesterol. And because it's fibrous, it also helps to keep you full for longer, you know, help with your satiety. And it also is also great for supporting your glucose insulin level. So if you're a type 2 diabetic or a diabetic in general, it can help to support that function in your body. And it's also a great prebiotic. So what that means is it helps to produce short chain fatty acids such as butyrate, and I can't, off the top of my head, I can't remember the other two. And they're food for your microbiome, for the bacteria in your intestines. So that also helps to keep your bowels functioning properly. It helps to keep you regular and helps to keep your microbiome happy and healthy. So there you go. Just with this lovely thing from the sea, this lovely Cochayuyo, you'll be getting a whole bunch of goodness for your body to just make you feel well in general. And so fingers crossed that when I attempt to make this lovely dish, that it works out how my mum remembers eating it. I'll let you know how it all goes. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your day. There are some of the sounds of the lovely Australian fauna, cockatoos or galahs flying by. And enjoy the rest of your day and have a great week. See you later. Bye.